Well, here we go again. Y'all asked for it, and I'm going to do it this morning. This is the Oculus 2. This is the Oculus 2, and yeah. So it's Oculus 2, and it's Oculus 3, and that new Oculus S. All right, let's talk about it. Everybody wants a good, smooth American truck simulator. Well, I'm gonna break it all the way down. First, this is your Oculus. I know my Oculus is jacked up. But first, is my Oculus? No, my Oculus is not on. Okay, first thing is first. You see this cable? Always get a cable to hook in. Don't Wi-Fi on American trucks. Don't do that, because that doesn't work. Do not Wi-Fi on American Truck Simulator. You're going to need a cable link. This cable link cost me 15 bucks. I had the $79 one. It didn't work well, and it didn't lock in. So this one locks in. So you need the cable to hook up to your PC. See, mine's hooked up to my PC. So, yeah. See? All right. Now let's get to another thing on how to get it into VR. Okay, we in American Truck Simulator. Now let me show you. Go to this. Go to this right here. And go to this. Oops, messed it up. This. All right, then you gotta go to this. This is a long breakdown of this. So go to this. No, wait a minute. You gotta go to this first. General. Stay in general. See, this is in general. This is general. This will get it into VR. So you see how this is? You have to write it like this. If you use an Oculus. If you're using something else, I think it's supposed to be open VR. If you're not using an Oculus. So always do this. Always do it. The way I have it, you do it. Okay, now let's go to betas. All right. Now you see how I got that? You see, this is what you have to choose. It says beta participation, and it says 52, because I can't do 53. You see, I'm doing 52. So click it, and then that's it. That's it. That's all you do to get you into VR. That's what you have to do to get you in VR. All right? So that's what you got to do to get in VR. If you're brand new, that's what you got to do, what I just showed you. Hold on. Okay, we got American Truck Simulator. Now we're going to first go to options, because we're going to go see my video settings. This is my graphic settings. Let's do this breakdown. I'm 1440p, 59. Can I do anything better? I'm trying to think. I don't remember if it's hard. It doesn't matter, truthfully. So these are my settings. Let's go down slowly. These are my settings for my American Truck Simulator. So I want you to, if you want it, graphics, because you can't hard graphic. You can't hard graphic because I don't think VR handles it very well. So you might be better off going this way, the way I have it set, because VR can't handle a certain amount of stuff on VR and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. Now let me go to this. This is the more important thing. Mods. Because see, if some of your mods are not updated, but they're getting smarter, because if they're not updated, then they won't work, right? They won't work, and they won't show up on here, because there's some mods like FedEx Freight won't show up. I have it clicked, but FedEx Freight won't show up on here. It won't show up, because some of these things are old. This is old, but it still works though. So the ones in green are the ones I'm using. The ones in green I'm using. The ones that are not in green, I'm not using. But these are big chunk of trucking companies. This is my engine mod right now. I'm using. It's the engine mod I use. This is the trailer thing I use. I use this for the passenger, but I mostly use this one for the passenger. That's why, because it's animated, because she moves and stuff. And I use the passenger one. I love that. This is where, okay, now understand this. This is to move your seat. This is, reason why it's two. Let me break this down why it's two. Because one of them works for the Kenworth and one does not work for the Kenworth. So that's why there's two. Kenworth accessories, trailers. I'm gonna have to update this. This doesn't work. And this doesn't work because I know we're in the weather situation. This is park trailers. Trailers are parked to be in the way to make you backing up hard. This is traffic, real trucks. Traffic. This still works. Like I said, the ones in the green will work. This is the sound. This KLM. This is park trailers. Dirty trailers. Is this? I think this is dirty. No, dirty cabs. Not dirty trailers. It's dirty cabs. Let me see what else we got. You might want to pause this too. Park trailer to be in the way. Because the rest of these are not lit up. This is the trailer I bought. This is all the trailer I bought called Bart's trailer. Walmart. Oh, this is Google Maps. Now Google Maps is separated. Oh crap. This is Google Map Voice. Not Google Maps completely. This is Google Map Voice. This is Google Maps. That's kind of weird that this matches up. But they're two different apps. Two different apps, but they match up. So when I'm using this, you get the voice of this. So that's kind of weird, but they're up to date. These are my, for my Bart's trailers. These, that's in the green for Bart trailers. Let me see, I think that's it. This works, but this doesn't work on the new Freightliner or the new Kenworth. This doesn't, it works on the older Freightliner and stuff like that. Reefer sound is this. Reefer sound, this is the stores, and this is, you need this to do this. So you need this one to do this one. So remember that, this one to this one. All right, and realize some of these mods can mess up the Oculus if they're not updated well. Yes, that can happen. Let's get out of this. Okay, let me see, because extras. No, I think that's it for it to go into Oculus, because your Oculus, it has to be smooth. If it ain't smooth, if it ain't smooth in Oculus, it ain't gonna be smooth in a video or streaming. Hold on. Okay, now this is what I use to stream and make videos. So I got to go to the programs, and then I got to go to Oculus, and then I got to go to support, then I got to go diagnosis, and then I have to go to this. And then this window will pop up. This is a mirror window. You need this to make videos and stream. And for it to be one window. You have to use this. You have to use, if you don't use this, you're not gonna get a good video. Or it being two, because if it's two glasses, then no, that's not gonna work. So I had to learn that you have to use this. And then let me show you. This is OBS. You have to use OBS to get that window to work. So you have to create this window, a little window to, so when you put your Oculus on, this window will open up and it will show your whole desktop. And then, and when you go into American Truck Simulator, it will, because I can't do it because I would have to have Oculus on and try to hold the phone. It's not gonna work. So yeah, you have to use this to get this to go into this because it'll just what is it called? Display capture, right? And once it display capture, then it'll go into American Truck Simulator with the windows and drop this. Always drop this down so you can don't have like slow two videos run at the same time, because if you drop this, it won't mess up with this mirror, because that mirror will kind of start messing up. But anyway, yeah, so that's what you need. I know it's hard to understand that, but you need display capture to play American Truck Simulator on one window, so it don't be two eyeglasses. So you can make it just one window to record and stream. That's how you see my videos are like that, because you have to go off the mirror. You have to go off the mirror to get one glass window, left eye and stuff. So yeah, that's how American Truck Simulator is. Mostly my videos and streaming is done like that. God, I know there's something else to say about it, because like I say, it has to be first smooth in the Oculus to make smooth video. If it's not gonna work. So always check if your mod's up to date and stuff like that. It has to be updated, or else it's not gonna work. Check, because sometimes I think the mods do mess up the video if they're not updated, or you're using something. Because I don't use special software to do it. I don't use special software. I know people think, oh, you're using special software to make it smooth. No, I don't. I'm just basic stuff. You feel me? I'm just basic. Hold on for a minute. Okay, now this is off of a VR. See how it looks? This is the way you want it to look, like this. This is what your VR needs to look like this. Now understand this, the way it looks, it mimics, VR mimics having a GoPro on your head. If you ever seen truck driving videos where you see people be moving their head so much and everything, that is what this mimics. VR is really mimicking when you make a video or a picture, it mimics GoPro. That's what it does. It's mimicking a GoPro camera. If you watch my videos, did anybody notice that my head be moving so much and everything and shaking? Because that's mimicking a GoPro camera. That's what you want. Is you want to do the same thing as a truck driver with a GoPro on your head. Because see, when you use VR, you don't have to use your mouse and be moving. Because I know you have to use your mouse. Because remember, I used to do it before VR, where you have to use your mouse to turn your head and everything. But with VR, you ain't doing that. You're doing it like you have a GoPro on your head, and it's like, up and down, or you turn your head and everything. And when you're backing up, you have to turn my whole body, just like a truck driver. Like I'm inside the truck, I turn my whole body and back up because I don't use the mirrors. I stick my head out. So yeah, it's mimicking GoPro. That's all it is. It's mimicking a GoPro. That's what VR does. You don't have to use your hands or anything. You just gotta keep your hands on the wheel and everything and stuff like that. So yeah, you just driving and you just moving your head, and you can look all kinds of ways. So that's what it does. And I have to use this to sometimes line it up, to line myself up in the truck. So I have to push this. Let me see. I have to push this for it to come up to line it to the way I need to be straight in the truck to drive. See, I need to be straight. That's what you have to use your controller for, to get it straight, or else you'll be like sitting sideways and all kinds of crazy stuff. So you always want to inline it with this. Always inline it with this by pushing that menu button, and it'll come up as to line it up. It lines up where your eyes are. See, because see, this is what you want it to have is, Now, reason why my view is really like this is, like I said, this is a GoPro view. You don't see the bottom. You don't see nothing but the way this is. But see, when I'm doing it, I see the dashboard and stuff like this. But once it's recorded, it's gonna look like this. It looks like this. That's what it looks like. It looks like this after recorded. It looks just like this because it's not going. For some reason, it's like, I don't know if it's not wider view or it's up close, and it's, you know. So when you do it in VR, it will look like this. Now, if you're gonna try to sit back all the way, maybe it'll show up with everything, but uh, it just looks like this after. And this is the thing I want to tell you too. Smoothness. Look how smooth. This is what you want. Smoothness. This is what you want. Got to be smooth in Oculus. Then you can get, it'll be smooth like this. If it ain't smooth in Oculus or shaky and stuff, that's not gonna work. It'll show up in the video. So yeah. See, when I took this video, I ended up sitting back far. This picture, I mean, was taken, I sat back far to get it like this, and you sitting back really far to do this, to get it like this in VR. So you would be sitting back pretty far. I don't know if you bypass the seat or not, but yeah. Ooh, a new follower. So yeah, this is if you sit back a little bit further. Remember, again, look how smooth that is. VR gotta be smooth. Video and picture will be smooth. Okay, so we're now in my VR settings, because this pops up when you use your VR, so you guys know that. Let me see if I can show my settings. See how, see, this is setting, graphic settings. Look at that, look at that. That's how you want your graphic settings. See, because everybody always asks me about that. These are my graphic settings in my VR. Because everybody asks me about that. So here you go. So, see, it's recommended this. I haven't tried the refresh. I might try it today, but this is what I have it on, and it says recommended. That's why it stays smooth and stuff. And then render resolution. See how that is, 1 point something. So because you guys always ask me about that. I thought I was going to have to cut my Oculus on to show you inside of it. Okay, let's see, what is this? No headset audio. Don't ignore that, because it's still, because I use my headphones go through, the sound goes through my headphones. Let me see. Device. See? And that's that $15 cheap one. That's that $15 cheap one I'm telling you about. See, that's that $15 cheap one I told you about. Hold on. Ooh, I let it go. I gotta boot it back up. Hold on. Oh no. Link. Let's see. See how it is? Sling back. A $15 cable. That works. Bam. Bam. Until it takes you back to this. So, see, my device is in red because of audio. That's all. Let me see. Yeah, that's all. It's in the red because of the audio. That's all. That is all. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need? I think that's it. Device. See, we already did this. See, boom. Oops, no. Boom. 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 And then close. Let me see. This is, no, that's a count. Yeah, that's a count, so that doesn't matter. Let me see. General. No. So no, that's about it. That's all I can tell you. I said 20 minutes of video.